Hello, YouTube fans, here again. And I thought I'd do something new, something different, whatever. I thought I'd do something new. That being movie news, not Peter news, not fucking sad news, not fucking alien news, but movie news. As you already know, I did my channel, I talk about politics, I talk about shit, but normally I talk about movies. This is more to do with new movies, what I think of them, my response, and so on, and so on. So I remember in the past doing my response to films and what I think of films. So this is movie news, apart from me don't get excited over that. So why not, without ado, talk about movie news? So the first one is Doom Part 2. That's right, Doom Part 2. Now I do know in the 2000s and something, they sort of did a remake of Doom. And it's one of these, is it the sequel to the remake or the sequel to the original classic 1984 one? And it's one of these, I'm a little bit, because I've seen things dug up, shuffled up, and in the past. But if they do it right, it might be a good film. The artwork looks good, it looks interesting. Why not? I always remember the original one with Sting as the main villain. And I always said this, I always wish they'd Sting a lot more to do, more filmy parts to do in it. But I like the idea in it. That's me fucking ear. It's one of these though, these different characters. You had that big fucking guy that threw about, you had them, you had magic powers, some had blue eyeballs, you had that weird baby fucking girl that kills that big guy and he's floating along at the end. You had that big fucking worm that was eating everybody. So if anyone's a do fan and they never got anything right, please forgive me. I watched it as entertainment. I know it was taken off a book. But I always remember the classic one from 1984. I remember it being a big success. It took them there to do like a reimagining. And this one does interesting. Is it going to be as good as the one with Sting? Maybe, maybe not. You know what I mean? A lot of good, well-known actors and actresses appeared in the original The Classic Duel, but it's one of these. I'm willing to give it a chance. I'm willing to give it a shot because it's taken off a book originally, and anything can go by a book. Think about it. They sort of did a sequel to Blade Runner. With a book, you can do anything if it's taken off a book. But saying that, look at the fucking shitting-ins like fucking It, which we call shit. And the fact they've done so many remakes of Stephen King. But with sci-fi, maybe I'll give it a go. The artwork looks good. It looks promising. It's just one of these, is it a sequel to the reimagining? Or is it a sequel from the 1984? And we all know what sequels do when they leave them too fucking late in the day. Now, here's another one. I'm half and half again. If you do. Those fuckers. The reason why I say that is because I love the original Ghostbusters from 1984. It's a classic. Loads of good actors in it. Loads of funny actors. Some sad no longer with us. Very, very funny. Good practical effects. Some stood stop motion. It was imaginative. It was creative. They had figures. They had a good way of marketing the film. Ghostbusters 2 wasn't really needed. The original could stand as a standalone film, but it still was a successful sequel. Wasn't as successful as the original, but still made good money overseas. Before you had the sequel to Ghostbusters, we had the animated cartoon. Man, a couple of days, that being the real Ghostbusters. You used to love doing it. You used to love watching that. It was fun. It was funny. It was wacky. Yeah, it had humour in it. Then you had the worstest fucking thing ever. A reimagining, a reshitting. The only difference is they changed it to women. The stuff women's lip in it more times than I don't know what. Jokes what weren't funny. Characters what weren't funny. CGI that you can make a fucking drinking game out of. Tried to be scary. Copies bits from the original. Not as successful. Not as funny. Piece of shit. Then you had another one with a longer characters. You've had somewhere that the stars from the past. And it's one of these, they're digging things up again. They're fucking digging things up again. But I might give it a go. I saw the artwork, just like Do Part 2. I saw the artwork, so it's one of these. Maybe I'd give it a go. But you know what I mean? It's like I keep saying, there's digging up. How long will it be, right? Hear me out. How long will it be until they make another Back to the Future? They've been talking for fucking donkeys of doing a Back to the Future. Why? Why? It ended beautiful with that. Why do another one? Michael J. Fox, sorry to break hearts, he's not a young man anymore. He's not a 20-odd-year-old anymore. He's now getting on. He's badly ill. What would be the point? It ended beautiful with that. If you want to say it was a trilogy, even though it weren't supposed to be a trilogy, but Ghostbusters, it's like, can they not do anything new? Can they not come up with anything imaginative? They're digging things up again. But maybe I'll give it a go. Maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe it might surprise me. And I have heard rumours, whether it's two, whether it's bollocks, whether it's BS, that they're planning on doing a Cobra 2. Whether that's two or it's bollocks is a different story. I have heard rumours they're going to do a Cobra 2. Now, I love Sylvester Stallone. I like Sylvester Stallone. I can name the 3 Rambo films. I can name Tiff Danger. I can name the Rocky films. I like Sylvester Stallone, but I believe in the late 80s he was going to do a Cobra 2. Early 90s he was going to do a Cobra 2. But it's one of these, as he left it too late in the day. Let's be open, let's be honest. Sylvester Stallone is not a young man anymore. If he's going to do a Cobra 2, he should have done it either later in the 80s or in the early 90s when he wasn't that old, without being disrespectful. But it's one of these, he might still pull it off, but we've seen the past when Sylvester Stallone is digging things up from the past. Rocky Balboa, an old man down the Winnie's Fortune in Tourist, just a shit remake of the fucking original. Rambo, you got a fucking old man in the jungle, doesn't know whether it's down to imitate the second Rambo film or the fucking third film. Doesn't really get action to nearly at the end. It feels more like a war drama. There's some good violent bits in it. It's really dull, but there's other bits where I just feel that it just doesn't feel like Rambo. First Blood, he's in the buses, he's in the trees. First Blood Part 2, he's dragging soldiers about. Like an horror film with action. You got them T4 fucking arrows pulling up fucking helicopters. He's finding a big fucking helicopter. Rambo 3, he's blowing an helicopter up with a fucking that big arrow. He's in the desert. You know what I mean? Rambo 4, it's like. And then you get bits where he's having fastback, memory lane, and it's like, just me the urge to want to watch 1, 2, or fucking 3. And you know what I mean? He did fucking Teed, which I think is shit. Teed 2, he makes a test appearance in that. I have to say, he's not done the third one. It's more of its own film. So it's like Sai digging things up what he's done years and years ago. And it's like, you know what I mean? As they say in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, the Sean Connery said to Indy, let it go, Indy. Let it go. In this day, it's Hollywood. So it's Sylvester Stallone. Let it go. Stop digging things up you've done years and years and years ago. You know what I mean? But I might give it a go. It might be a good film, but it's one of these after left it late in the day. I've seen sequels, right, where they've left it late in the day. Bonkless Instincts 2. And the reason why I call it Bonkers, Bonkless Instincts, it's no Paul Holden film. That was a film I went to see in the theatre, and I read so many reviews. So negative reviews is unbelievable. They put my rants to shame. And does anyone else remembers anything else Stone did after that? Bonkless Instincts. Does anyone else remembers anything else he did? So it's not done a career any favours. Phelps was too old for the role. Daryl looked sexy, it was embarrassing. Naked bits, I got more turned on looking at page 3. No Michael Toddlers, I can see fucking why. Too little, too fucking late. There was nothing to it compared to the original Paul Holden film. And a lot of bonking in it. It was fine. It was an expense story. You didn't know who the killer was until nearly at the end. There's a lot of red herrings in it. Basic Instincts 2 does not know whether it's going to start or end, and that was the only film, gotta be open, gotta be honest, that was the only film I had a snooze fest. I had a fucking snooze fest watching that film. The only entertainment I got was the trailers before the film and when the film ended. I can't remember anything in that film apart from it was boring me to fucking feet. So it's one of these, this fucking shoulder gonna be a good film. I hope it will be. I hope it's gonna go this time go the route the MPA are gonna stick their oar in like they did with the original. I hope it's gonna stick to its 18 roots. I hope it's gonna be horrifying. And I hope Joelba, well yeah, you could say Joelba. I hope Sylvester Stallone as Joelba kicks ass. I'm hoping. A lot of sequels lately disappoint me, but it's one of these. If it surprises me, maybe I'll be willing to watch it. Maybe. But we'll see. That's a bit of me response on movie news. Again, digging things up from the past. But who knows? As films go on, maybe I might get surprised. Maybe there'll be something what takes me years to go to the pictures. Until then, though, be smart, be safe. See you later.